Hi there, Kirby lovers. My name is Branko, creator of One Kirby CMS team, and I want to present you a new form builder block. Right away, I want to say it is not fully our development. It is a Roman G. Spooner Kirby form block suite, specifically customized and extended for 01. Also, it has special different license, so it is different. So if you have this Romance plugin on some other website, it won't work because it is not the same. Okay, let's start by creating a test right away. Let's create some form builder test page. Okay, create draft. Of course, this page doesn't have anything yet. Let's add some layout. 1/2 will do, and form builder premium plugin in dynamic blocks group. Okay, right away it has some fields pre-made. It is a fairly simple name, email, subject, message, privacy. We can do without privacy these days. Okay, and we have something in place. When you click here, you can see there are some fields, but I will delete them all. So we will create from fresh base something. But before going there, if you are working so we don't have nothing here. If you are working locally and want to test things locally, which is the best for building website, or if you are on server, you don't need this, but many people do locally. It is wise to check out this cookbook article for Kirby team about email testing and install Mailhog on your system. It is fairly simple. You go to releases and check out the latest one and install, download and install on your system. In my system, I already have that installed, so I will start Mailhog. Okay, and to check out everything, on some systems 0000 will work. On my system it doesn't, but if I change to localhost it works. So it is our inbox. So now we can test emails locally too. On the server you won't need to do this. Everything should work right away. So let's start creating some basic fields. Okay, let's go. Of course, first field always needed is, let's check out full name. Display name is like a label for that form field. Every form field need unique identifier. You can create it yourself, write it down, or you can use it and create it right from the display name. For every field it is good to add some context. For here you will see there are various contexts, but let's add full name context as it is, and this field is required. There is some basic default message. You can customize the text of error message here. Field width, we will use 1/2 for this, so to be 1/2 of the form width. Input type, you have various things to choose. For this one, of course it is text. You can add placeholder. Please add your name, full name. You can add also default value for the field. We don't need it now. For every field there are validation options, and you can choose from this list. I won't go in details for this. You can most developers know what is this and what is everyone does. For casual users, you will need to little bit Google about it to learn what every validation tab does. For example, min length does, like it says here, minimum number of characters. For a name, I will add, for example, 3, although some name can be smaller than that. And custom error message, this is only just an example. Please add at least 3 characters. Okay, let's save this. Okay, let's check out form. What is happening now? We have one field, so it has Ajax validation. So if you add here, you see I added only 2 letters. When I add third, error will fade away. If you try to send, okay, it went to send, but we didn't want to do this right away. I will refresh it. Now you will see when you send email, there is a request. So why does it say thank you name? So I will cover this soon. Okay, but we have here something is sent, but we didn't receive anything yet here. We will get to that. Okay, let's continue creating our form further. Okay, full name, but we will do something. Unique identifier. I will copy this and I will add this here. Oh, pardon. I will add this here. Mistake. Email. Okay, let's add further. We want to add email field. Email. Unique identifier. Let's use default email. Context email. Required. Of course, we want to be required. Please add valid email. Although this is for required. Okay, we don't. Email is required. Okay, field list, field width. Let's go again for half. Input type. This time we go for the email. Please add your email. Validation for email is extremely important, so we have validation email. Here is please add valid email. Okay, let's save. Okay, refresh. Now we can email. We will see validation why is important. So somebody must add real email. So if I'll add only test, please add valid email. Test at test.com. Now it is valid email. And now if I add here my full name, okay, send message. Okay, there is still here this issue, but we will get to that. Okay, now we have 2, but now we have a name, we have an email. Why is this? Because you see full name, this is placeholder that will take the value of this field and add it for subject. You see here. So I added email. We have unique. Here is unique identifier, and we have full name here. First one we didn't have, so it is like this, but we can delete it. Okay, we don't need it. Okay, so why is here name? Because I will take this full name and change it. Okay, and go here. Okay, let's use this. Thank you name. No. Thank you full name. Okay, let's try again what happens. Okay, refresh this. Branko Matic. Okay, let's go test.com, and what happens now? Thank you, Branko Matic. So these placeholders are very useful, so you can create custom messages. This form builder is very complex. You can do many things. Okay, we finished this. We have full name, we have email, full name, email. Okay, let's check some more complex field. Drop down or select box. Let's name it subject. Subject, unique identifier. Context, whenever you don't have on this list, you can't find context what you want, you can use this honorific context. Okay, it is also required field. Let's stay one full width. Placeholder, whatever you want, what you need from me. Okay, and add some options. I want to talk. Unique identifier. Okay. I want to meet. Let's create right away. Okay, and one more. I want to work with you. Okay, unique identifier. Let's check out what we created now. Okay, what you need from me, and here are example what someone wants. Okay, let's add some more special fields. Let's make this half. I will make this field half, and I won't use checkbox inputs and radio group. It is similar as drop down select box, just a bit different but similar. Okay, I will add attachment. Add your CV, for example, unique identifier. Context, we again doesn't have the full context here, so we use honorific. It is not required, like use some half. And this is very important. When you use attachment, it is important to allow only some type of files you need, because some files are, for example, JavaScript or PHP, or some application files are security risk for you. Most people for something allow images, or most often is PDF files. So where is it hidden? Here it is. We use application PDF and we add it here. Okay. Maximum file size, I suggest always using some smaller size, but it always depends on your needs. Select file text. Okay, is good. Error message, only PDF files allowed. Okay, let's save this and see what happens. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Okay, here it is, select file. When you try to select, you will see only PDFs are allowed. I have maybe some PDF there. Okay, so when we select this, so here it is, you can send it further. What happens now? If I do this, okay, this is empty, we have errors. Okay, let's try again. Branko test. Okay, now we have file. What you need? I want to talk. Send message. Okay, thank you, Branko. This is custom message. Oh, sometimes you need this to refresh to show every messages, but here it will always show. This is the last one. Okay, and we also have file. it will work on the server. On locally it doesn't work because we are in subfolder, but don't worry, on your server you can also have access to the files you received. Okay, mark this as read, so you can see you can mark it as read, but we still don't get any messages here. You only have inside, because in options you need to add send notification, recipient address. I will add ours. Okay, subject default, and this is important for message summary. It will summarize all contact values from all fields. So now when I save this, okay, let's send again. Okay, test what you need from me. Let's check, add some PDF again, send message. Okay, sending, and now it is sent. But now we have something in our inbox. It arrives, full name. So also mime type, when we check here, there is this PDF which we added. Okay, so form builder can be used so you only have messages inside the panel, but you can also send notification, and not only to one email, but you can add more emails. You can add a custom subject, and for the message you can customize it further, how it looks. So if I want only full name, for example, like this full name email. Okay, let's create something custom. So I add here full name. We have full name and email. Let's use again this placeholder. So we use unique identifier of some field, email. I only use this, and I will add further. Thank you for anything, just to add some text so you can see how that works. Okay, let's save this. Let's try it again. Okay, Branco test. Okay, I won't send any files now. You saw how that works. Let's send it. Thank you, Branco. Okay, and we have another email. And what happens now? Now you have a custom message. Okay, you have a custom message here, so you can customize messages in any way you want using placeholders, your fields, field values here. It is great when you want to have something really working great. But for basic things, summary is what you need. But if you want custom and something really cool, for example, if you want to send confirmation to the person that filled your email, you can use send confirmation. I won't go into this, but it works the same as send notification. But I will cover one thing. For your email to work, you most certainly need to have sending email. Sending email should be on your server. So in our case, when I want to send email, so my website is on domain the zero club, my email must be also like that. I can't use email from some other domain, especially if it isn't on my server. For something like that, you need to change configurations for on your server. So there is this from Kirby. You can check it out when you can check out Kirby configs. if you want to send emails from remote server or from Gmail or something like that, but from default function, it is recommended not only on Kirby but on every website that your email is the same email you want to send emails from application, in this case from Kirby 01. It must be the same email under that from that domain. And what we added here, one custom thing for this block, we added that, like here in the config file, the email you add here will be the sending email for your forms. Whether you send it for yourself as just one sec, whether you send it to yourself or as a recipient or someone else, the sending address will be the one you added in site settings, and the name setting is site author. So these fields are used for email sending, and they should be on the same domain as your website is. So, but again, it is possible to have different just one sec, where do we have it? To have different emails, but it is not recommended. You need additional testing. So there it is. Here it is. So you must check Kirby config email docs, because you must connect to that server specifically through a specific port, set security, and in some cases you even need username and password. Okay, I won't go further in that. If you add the email as your server, you will have no problems. Okay, let's go back to our form builder and check a few more things. Okay, so add CV, what we have here. Okay, we have that. Of course, there is a field always needed, text area, when you need some message. Okay, message, let's create unique identifier. Context, we don't have it, use honorific, required or not, field. Okay, write something, number of rows, you can choose how many rows the size of text area. Okay, it's simple. When we save that, okay, and we have something like that. Okay, so let's go to one last thing. You can create as many fields as you want. You can create very complex field. We created some examples for you so you can copy paste. Okay, here there is a telephone number, I don't know, this is still simple, so you can have, I don't know, whatever you want. I'm interested in, for example, this is check boxes, and just as example of some web design company form for requests. Okay, change it to NDA, front-end developer, I don't know, like job apply form. You can even create newsletter custom forms, but you will need to add those emails later manually to your newsletter list from here. Okay, and one last thing is how do you activate it. It is important to note that you can use it for free while developing. How long it doesn't matter, or forever. If you are only developing and testing and playing around, you don't need to buy the license. But as soon as your project is finished and went to live and the clients started to come, you must buy a Kirby form license. This is a different license than here. I will show you example. So when you try to buy this form from Roman, it is different license. It costs 25 USD for one website, and it costs $120 for infinite number of websites. But when you go here and try to buy a license for 01, it is a different license. It is 01 edition single, and it has some discount. It is $20, and lifetime license also have a discount. It is $96. What is difference? Difference is, as this plugin only works in 01, it is different, and the support for this form builder inside 01 only is done by us. So you cannot write to Roman about some things you have issues. You cannot write to him. All support for 01 form builder is done through us. So I think we covered most of the basic things. Okay, there are many things you can translate, change the button style, button width, translate many errors, messages and labels, change the text. You can redirect to some URL if you want on form success. Okay, form fields, there are many variations. For example, when you see field, it can be text, it can be number, telephone, URL. Validation have various various options. So just to get back to this, so basically you can create most of the forms you can imagine. So thank you for your attention. See you soon.